Hello. Welcome to another weekly Oracle read with Miss Hannibal and myself, Ricky Gale. Okay. Oh, hey, by the way, I got one card from the mirror cards that came out today. Spontaneity. Isn't that lovely? Number 28.
All the way to heaven is heaven.
Wow, I felt that in my heart and my spirit both. That was great.
Not out of right practice comes right thinking, but out of right thinking comes right practice. It matters enormously what you think. If you think falsely, you will act mistakenly. If you think basely, your conduct will suit your thinking.
I felt that in my spirit too.
I welcome clear vision and inspired action.
Oh, yes. Very nice.
With a steady mind, I am connected to our collective experience.
Wow, that just made me want to cry a little. Got me right in the feels, man.
Right in the feels.
Okay, what is up for us this week?
All right, so this is for September 29th to October 5th. Yeah, it's actually relatively quiet compared to planetary transits. Not that the moon isn't a planet, but it moves so fast that it's always going to do something. Right. I think I saw Wednesday was Mercury square Jupiter. And then there was another thing where is it? It is Saturday, October 4th, is Venus conjunct the South Node, which I suppose isn't super major because it's not like she's interacting with another planet, but it's the nodes of the moon. It's where the moon's path crosses the sun's path. So it's I believe, and I could be mistaken, but I believe I read that in ancient astrology, the nodes of the moon were considered to be shadow planets that were invisible until an eclipse. Like,
oh, wow.
Because it created a different form of a different visualization than normal.
Very interesting.
So even though it's just a mathematical point and not an actual planet, it still holds great significance.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what does that mean for the collective? Like all of us. I guess we can figure that out as we go, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of the stuff is all the moon. It's a whole lot of moon transits, a whole lot of moon aspects. So if you're a Cancer rising, expect more emotions than normal.
Lots of emotion. Now, doesn't the moon also deal with the body, though, right?
The moon is representative of the physical body, yes. It's also the emotional body. It's more the inner world, so I guess this could also be the psychological aspects to things. It's even intuition and inner knowing.
Oh, wow. I was going to say I could see where it dealt with the spirit side of things and even the etheric, your connection to all that is.
Yeah.
So, our bodies are going to be activated. Guys, we have so many.
Yeah.
Wow. And all the unseen places.
And all the unseen places, yeah. Go with the flow. Roll with the tides. Like, go with the ebb and flow of it. Just go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
It'll be easier to do that than try to stay rigid and hold in a sun-like perspective. Like there's no point in trying to hold a constant ideal that seemingly never changes. Like allow there to be the many faces of the moon to emerge. Like
Yes. I just keep being reminded of Greg Braden talking about his indigenous friend and how they speak. And it's not like, oh, look at the waves. It's the waves are waving. So if we look at it as, hey, they're just waving, it's just a thing that happens. It's not one singular wave, it's all a cycle, a movement, a flow. And if we see, hey, the waves are waving, the moon's just mooning, it's okay. We got this.
the sun's just sunning, the trees are just treeing, the
Yes.
rain is just raining.
And the wind is winding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you're just Rickying.
And you're just Hannahing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just youing. That's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. This is so worth doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
All right, so Monday, Tuesday, and half of Wednesday, the moon is going to be in Capricorn, which is the opposite sign of its ruler, Cancer. So it is considered to be in its detriment. It's not like its most uncomfortable place, but it is an uncomfortable space for the moon. It is being fed up with the world. That's a nice way to put it. Yes, you are in this existence, but just like you've stubbed your toe, a book has fallen on your head, your child has a fever, like what else?
Oh.
Not that all of that's going to happen, but it's just all of the
I can see the frustration. So
Yes.
remember, when those things happen, how much greater can it get? Remember those words.
Yes. Half of Wednesday.
So aggressive. I am Capricorn. Okay.
So thank you for that. Capricorn and Aquarius are both Saturn ruled, and the moon's going to be in Capricorn and then Aquarius because that's how the signs go. So it can seem like one hardship right after the other, which is why I mentioned the stubbing the toe, the book falling on your head, your child has like all these things. It just one thing after another, and can't I just get a break?
Wow.
Yeah.
That just makes me, my little tidbit of information I gotta give to me is do not be fast to react. At least sleep on it for 24 hours and then make a decision from the heart, not the mind. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So that might be some good advice for everybody because, whoa, I can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Capricorn is a cardinal sign, or also known as a tropical sign. They are directional signs. We are going left. Like, have made up my mind. This is the direction we're going. So,
Yes.
just do slow down. Maybe try not to be so reactionary.
Try to have a little more compassion for others because they're doing the same thing and you have no idea where all this lays in their chart, truly. I have to do that too. Like, my main thing, because I can be very Billy Goat Gruff. Very Billy Goat Gruff. Like, pay the toll, by golly, George. So I'm going to have to take time and think about things because that's the way to win it.
So half of Wednesday, Thursday, and most of Friday, the moon is going to be in Aquarius. Another Saturn ruled sign, but at least it's not in its detriment anymore.
Right.
So that's good. That's good. Aquarius is a fixed sign, so much slower to change. Where Capricorn is like, this is the direction we're going. Aquarius is like, you can't tell me. You're not my mom. You can't tell me what to do.
That's fine.
I mean, Aries sort of kind of has a similar aspect to that. The Aquarius is so outside of the box sometimes that they can put themselves in a box. That's just Aquarius in general. Yeah.
That just makes me think when we were talking to begin with, and all the different bodies, the spiritual body, the etherical body, the physical, the emotional, the psychological, all those things might be coming in that you don't want to pay attention to, that might hit you a little harder than normal.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
instead of dismissing them or getting so angry, maybe you should have a chat. Just talk with the emotions that are coming in. See exactly how it suits you.
That actually might not be bad. Aquarius archetype in general is known for being cold and distant, more so than Capricorn. So with the moon being in Aquarius, I could see where there's even a wanting to detach from emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So taking the time to be in the uncomfortable space to feel the feels.
Yeah, just have a conversation with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know this is the first thing that come up, but really, how do I feel about this? Is this mine, or is it something I've taken on and claimed as mine?
That's a good one too, with Aquarius being a little more about the collective, a little bit more like everyone else. Kind of similar to Pisces in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But Pisces is more easy to feel, where Aquarius wants to cut off the feels.
Wants to be really rigid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah.
Certainly can.
All right, so for a wee little bit, Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday, the moon will be in Pisces.
Oh,
yay!
Yay!
This is a Jupiter ruled sign. A little more wanting expansion, a little more wanting growth. But I feel like this would be more on the spiritual side, especially with water. Pisces being water, and water holds memory.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, being a little bit connected to everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I so want to be so bad and be like, we're drinking dinosaur pee. Okay.
So Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, for the northern hemisphere anyway, is where the sun has reached its darkest point, and then the light steadily grows.
Yes.
So it's the light of the dark in astrology. It's rising up out of the darkness. So I would not be surprised if there is almost an internal struggle to bring light out of the shadow.
Oh.
Like all of that, like being in the moon being in Capricorn, going to Aquarius, and then Pisces. Like there's a phrase associated with Pisces, which is wrestling the light out of the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that. I get that a lot. I feel it. Because there is a comfort in things that you know and things that you used to, even if they are negative thought processes, even bad habits. It's a feel-good space. Let's just stay here.
Just because it's
comfy, cozy, even if you don't necessarily like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's familiar.
Yeah, it's familiar. I've heard, not that I've done any major hiking myself, just like hiking the few trails around here. It's not even like I'm going up mountains or anything, but getting where you're going and then coming back. The coming back almost seems more difficult. So I can get it where like mountain climbers say, hey, yeah, climbing up to the top is great, but it's actually the descent down the mountain that is more taxing. On the body.
Yes.
So I wouldn't even be surprised if this is something that gets experienced this week. Like, hey, there's been a buildup of all of these emotions. They have been released, and it's the come down. It's the the balloon is deflating, and
Yes.
that seems a little more tiresome, a little more strenuous,
A
even
little heavier.
a little heavier. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so all I keep thinking as you're saying this is, so the beginning of the week we're going to have the Capricorn and try to have more compassion for
Mhm.
yourself and others. And then we got what midweek, and then you're dealing with all of the layers of who you be, looking at the shadow side, the things you really don't want to look at because they're going to be thrown in your face, honey. I can see it now. And being able to really sit with those emotions instead of lashing out. And if you're able to sit with those emotions in the middle of the week, by the time the moon falls in Pisces, it may make things a whole lot easier because you're still going with the wave, the ebb and flow of the cycle of life. And then maybe the come down of it will just be a little more relaxing. And yes, the balloon is deflating, but sometimes when balloons deflate, it's a little fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just cozy. So that's what I got.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be all right if we let it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So we start off with the moon sextiling Mars and Scorpio. Mars in Scorpio is actually at home. It's in domicile in Scorpio. It's a nice, comfy, cozy place. I know exactly where everything is. I can find my way even in the dark.
Yes.
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 And sextiles like to bring harmony, likes to bring ease, likes to bring balance. Sextiles actually are often overlooked because it's so easy and harmonious. Like, it's easier to take note of a bad day than it is to take note of a good day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And this is the time of compassion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't mean that you aren't going to come across something because it is Mars. Mars is, well, aggressive. It's pokey.
Yes.
It's confrontational, even.
Yes.
So I could see where you're prepared for that, but everything turns out a little easier. You're expecting to be met with a serrated knife, but it's actually just a butter knife.
Yeah, a very dull one.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yes.
Mars is also associated with knives, which is why I did it.
The cutty.
The cutty. What happens next is the moon squares the sun. So this is a half moon. I'm pretty sure this is a half moon. So it's sort of kind of transitioning from one space to another. The sun being more of an ideal, a constant. Hey, maybe this doesn't have to be so permanent. Just because this is what I'm used to doesn't mean I always have to go to this.
Oh. So I'm just thinking of the two sides of the coin.
Mm-hmm.
There's not just two options because there's also a third side of the coin.
Yeah.
Just have to see a new perception.
Yeah.
Oh.
That actually makes a whole lot of sense with the sun being in Libra. It's technically in its fall in Libra because in the northern hemisphere anyway, the sun is fading.
Yeah.
It's where plants start to die back, things go into hibernation. Well, not quite yet, but they're getting ready to.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Summer is officially over.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not necessarily a bad thing. There's a weighing out the options here with Libra. So I can see
can see
I thought I
this.
was stuck with just two choices, but it turns out that there are
Three or more.
or more. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's still going into a new cycle,
Mm-hmm.
the end of a cycle and the beginning of another one.
Mm-hmm.
So still in the flow.
Very
Nice.
And then this is still Monday, by the way. The moon squares Neptune in Aries.
Hmm.
How do I want to describe this? Neptune can be a little illusory, a little delusional, a little otherworldly. So I can see where the Capricorn moon is like, hey, how about we come down to earth a little?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I felt the need to pick a card, and I thought it was funny because the entire deck came up, even though it allowed me to pick it up. And we have Will.
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting. You see it really nice.
Yeah, that
Kind
is
of looks
lovely.
like sun and the solar flare. So maybe we are put in a position to follow our will. Nice.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay.
All right. So Tuesday, we have the moon trine Venus. I really like moon Venus aspects just because, like, any of them. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a square, it doesn't matter if it's an opposition. There's just something that always seems to go better than expected with moon Venus aspects. In my opinion, from what I've seen, like, I'm sure there's exceptions to the rule all over the
wow.
place.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is really good. Venus is in her fall in Virgo. Venus likes beauty, she likes art, she likes creating, she likes joy. And not saying that Virgo doesn't allow for that, but there's almost this rigid analyticalness, which one wouldn't seem to be there since Virgo is a double-bodied sign. It has the ability to be two things at once. But there is this precise organization that goes along with Virgo, which sort of kind of puts Venus in a box.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I feel like the trine with the moon in Capricorn is either going to make Venus feel more like she's in a box, and she goes, fuck it, let's just tear down the box.
Okay.
Or she's gonna realize that she's already on top of the mountain.
Oh, so that goes along with what I got Monday and all the things, and it could be very harsh and seem very personal. Lots of aggression. And if you're able to have that compassion for yourself and others at that day, take that 24 hours to think about it. Oh, Venus is going to make things a lot easier.
Yeah, like Venus in general can represent women. It can also represent friends. So for all we know, this is hanging out with a friend that you haven't seen in a while and just being able to vent all your woes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Comfortably.
Yeah.
Nice. In a very secure space.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Or time to write.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it also goes with that creativity.
It goes with that creativity. It even makes sense with her being in Virgo, which is a Mercury ruled sign. So I can see where words are more important.
Oh, wow. Following all that power, if you give yourself time, it might even help some of you write a new poem or a song or, turn it into something very creative and exciting. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a nice feel. Okay.
fun. What's next is the moon squares Mercury. So I definitely see this being a thing now. Squares are more in the nature of Mars, so they can be a little bit more of a struggle. It can seem harder to achieve what you're wanting. I am an Aries, so I think a square is a dare. I mean, not always, but that's how I like to view them. Like, how much do you want to do the thing?
Yes, yes.
Like, they say not to press the red button, but like, what if we press the red button? Yeah. I actually feel like this goes nicely with the trine to Venus just beforehand, because she is in a Mercury ruled sign, and Mercury is in a Venus ruled sign. So there's this nice, it's almost like the moon is acting as a mediator between them.
Oh, wow.
Like, they're house sitting for each other.
Yes.
It's like, it's okay. Really, it's okay, because I happen to know that Mercury puts all the pins in this top drawer and then goes to talk to Mercury. It's okay, because I know Venus puts all of her paints in this closet.
Yes. Yes. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So everything works out. Everything works out.
Mm-hmm.
Better than you ever expected. Yeah. Because everything is where it should be.
Mm-hmm.
You have all the answers, honey. You've got the key.
Right. Wednesday. This is our first not moon planetary aspect day. However, we're starting off with the moon opposite Jupiter.
Oh.
Yeah. The moon is the ruler of Cancer, which is where Jupiter is.
Mm-hmm.
Cancer is actually in its fall in Capricorn.
Oh, yes.
Not that that's that big of a deal, but I feel like that is a big deal, especially since the moon is in Capricorn.
Mm-hmm.
In exaltation, Jupiter in Cancer is exalted. A nice way, I have just found a nice way of looking at exaltations, which is an honored guest. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Jupiter is an honored guest of the moon in Cancer. And now they're at odds.
Oh.
The moon is not at home, and Jupiter is running amok. Not that that's actually what's going to happen, but it kind of looks, according to the stars, that's what's happening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So.
Jupiter is big.
Jupiter is big. Jupiter is loud, and Jupiter found the glitter.
Oh, yes. That's exactly what I thought. The freaking child got the watercolor paints and is just having a heyday. But look, I painted the TV. Oh, that's beautiful, honey. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
I knew I should have made you that wall just to paint on.
Oh, that is fun. That is fun. And then we have Mercury in Libra square Jupiter in Cancer. So there was the moon opposition, and now there's a square with Mercury in Libra. Libra likes to bring balance, likes to bring harmony. There is, well, it's the scales. There's a way, there's a balance, there's a measuring going on.
Yes.
There's even what is just, what is unjust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that. we still on Wednesday?
Yes, this is still
Yes.
Wednesday.
Okay.
October 1st.
Ooh. Hmm. It is the 1st of October. This is very good, though. Well, just because I got to go by the number 1. It is the 1st of October. It's in the first of a new cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going, oh, but this could be good with the balance. It's still coming right off that wave, guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see where this balances out the opposition with the moon.
Oh, yeah.
So it kind of creates this fun triangle. It's not like a perfect triangle, an equilateral triangle. It's a squishy, squishy triangle. So I can see where there's a fun conversation going on with them. Because just the day before, the moon talked to Mercury, then the moon talked to Jupiter, now Mercury's talking to Jupiter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I feel because I just keep thinking, wow, that glitter is going to be there for a long time.
Yeah.
But it's okay because it wasn't that impactful. It wasn't like it was destructive. It was just, sometimes shit just happens and it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
I could see going still with the glitter explosion. Maybe Mercury in Libra is some crazy art video that got suggested on the internet, and you decided you were going to turn it into something crafty and fun instead of it just being an accidental mess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that is the best way to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is good. That is good.
And then after this, I actually think this is really nice. This is a nice end to the moon being in Capricorn. It sextiles Saturn in Pisces. So Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. So it's almost like the moon is going ring, ring, hello. This is all the stuff I experienced while I was in your house.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I kind of feel like this is going to be a little easier, especially with Jupiter being exalted in Cancer. Jupiter is the ruler of Pisces. So in a way, I feel like it's going to ease all of the tension.
I feel that.
Like, again, a sextile is a harmonious aspect. It likes to bring balance. It likes to unify, even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is this still Wednesday? Wednesday evening?
This is Wednesday. It could be evening.
Okay.
I know.
Well, I could see where
Midday, evening.
after all this stuff has happened in the, just kind of trying to go with the flow and not have so many judgments over things or be so rigid, and then that happens, and I could see where you have more of the comfort of the deflating balloon. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? Wow, that was much, but dang, it was actually really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the relief of all the pressure.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And just, wow, that was good. And being able to giggle about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I have. Very
Yes.
nice. And maybe even just plopping down on the couch and, oh, there's some of the glitter I missed, and having a nice laugh.
Yeah. The moon then enters Aquarius, another Saturn ruled sign.
Ooh, okay.
This is the fixed air sign of Saturn.
Oh.
Yeah. So could be a little harder to change This is so outside of the box, could possibly put yourself in a box.
Oh, okay.
Aquarius does like to be a bit innovative, though. That's the whole thinking outside of the box bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, could be even a little more fun and, well, maybe not fun, but a little more playful than with the moon being in Capricorn. Even though Capricorn is a feminine sign, a little more receptive.
Yes.
Where Aquarius is a little more reactive.
Oh, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it would be about finding a slightly different way to do a very familiar routine thing.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. Instead of getting trapped in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Just, oh, I see it this way. Yeah. Instead of going, no, it has to be this way. Just allowing it to change.
So as soon as the moon enters Aquarius, it's immediately in conversation with Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto. Like, it's actually going to sextile Neptune first, and then it's going to trine Uranus, and then it's going to conjoin Pluto. But Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus are in a constant conversation in the background right now anyway.
Oh, wow.
So the moon dealing with all three of those planets are kind of going to highlight the minor grand trine that's going on in the background. Like, because they are the outer planets, they move so slowly. So this has technically been going on in the background for months now. So if you weren't aware of it before, you're going to be aware of it now while the moon is in Aquarius. Like, you'll probably also be aware of it when the moon is in Aries and when the moon is in Gemini, because it will be activating those three planets in a similar way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The sextile to Neptune actually might activate some creativity, some otherworldly dreaminess, but in an innovative way. And maybe it's not even you personally doing it, but maybe you watch a really nifty sci-fi movie.
Oh, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Something
see
that just immerses you completely into another world.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I got finding some crazy thing on YouTube and you completely getting like, oh, wow, I wonder if I can do that. Oh, wow, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
Because it's going to ignite that creativity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Follows along with the doing something a little differently that is.
With the initial contact with Neptune, I can see something being a little romanticized.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is why you would completely be submerged in it. Oh,
mm-hmm.
wow. Yeah.
And then the trine to Uranus would be the creativity, the ingenuity.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I see that somebody's creating this. Can I actually do it myself?
Ooh, yes. Or, oh, wow, I saw that and that just seems so easy. I think that maybe I could do this, but I want to tweak this a little.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Hello, sweetheart.
And then conjoining Pluto. Pluto is the darkness, but it's also power and riches.
Oh,
yeah. Like, I like to think of Pluto similar to that of a volcano. It's like all of this energy that has built up that just erupts. Like, it's so full, it overflows.
Oh wow, it's like all that creativity is just exploding into a magnificent creation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can totally feel that.
Yeah.
That's good. Are you trying to stay out of camera, honey?
Mm-hmm.
She's even got her tail down, like, no, don't show my face. Not today.
So Thursday, the moon squares Mars and then trines the sun. So Mars, Scorpio, which is where Mars is, and Aquarius are both fixed signs. They're both really stubborn. As much as I like to say a square is a dare, this could be an actual butting of heads because they're both fixed signs and they're stubborn to change. So I can see where Mars at home in a fixed sign is like, no, but this is how you get the thing done.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. Like, but no, this is how you get the thing done. Like, I know there's this rule in improv classes where you don't say no, but this would be the time in which the person says no.
Yes. I don't know. All I could think about is if you're going to make my cookies, then you have to do it this way because you got to add the love to it. Otherwise, it just doesn't taste the same. I'm here to tell you.
And then the moon in Aquarius wanting to think outside the box is like, but why can't I just do it this
way? Yes. I get that a lot. Still thinking about the cookie thing.
Still thinking about the cookie. It may or may not be an actual event that has happened. The moon trining the sun after this square with Mars, I feel like will actually bring about some balance because the sun is in Libra. It'll be, I guess, balancing out that square.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's wondering why you're not hugging
her. So Friday, the moon trines Mercury. I like this. I like this. This might actually be what resolves the square. Like, yes, there was the day before.
Yes.
There was the trine with the sun after the square with Mars. But I feel like the trine with Mercury sort of kind of allows for the communication to actually happen, allows for the mediation to actually take place.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. So lots of calm so that you can actually conversate. I get that. Instead of taking over and doing things for the other person.
And for the most part, Friday is a relatively quiet day. There is the trine with Mercury, but I feel like that's just going to be the communication. And it may not even be communication. It may just be actually figuring out what the plan is.
Well, the word solidify came to mind. You know, maybe that is finally coming to, hey, this is the conclusion of my thoughts, my emotions, my everything that I've dealt with this week, the communications I have had. Okay, this is it. Doesn't mean rigidness. Just, okay, this is the way that it is appearing to me right now, and I am settling in with it. Yeah, instead of fighting against it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then things seem pretty calm for the rest of Friday. And the moon enters Pisces. Like, really late in the day, at least where we are. Really late in the day. Like, if you're over in Europe, it might be closer to 5 in the evening. I don't know.
You don't live in Europe.
I don't live in Europe. I don't know. My apologies. Saturday. That's when Venus conjoins the South Node.
Oh.
Yeah.
She didn't look too happy about that.
Well, I'm not unhappy about this. It's Venus is in her fall in Virgo. The South Node is a headless demon. It's a headless dragon. It depends on what story you go by. It's headless. Okay, it's a body that's wandering around aimlessly, trying to detach from reality, detach from worldly desires, even.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's one way to look at the South Node. It means more than just that. But there's almost this past life karmic aspect to it. Not that, yes, I have to experience this because this is what I did in my past life, so now this is what I have to experience, but past life as in all of the life that you have lived up to this point.
Right. So you might be dealing with all the things that have irritated you that you haven't quite been brave enough to look at, is how I see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Venus, this could be looking over past relationships. This could be realizing that the things you once took pleasure in, you no longer are. This could be
oh, wow. Okay, so the weird thing that entered my brain was being able to visualize the camaraderie of the things that you are revisiting in your mind. You realize that, oh, it is you. So what is it that you truly desire? What is it what truly lights your fire? What allows you to express yourself the most? Well, that could be a little sad.
It could be a little sad.
It could be a little bittersweet. Just because we've gotten so used to being put in that position, regardless if we put ourselves there or somebody else. Because it's just become the routine, the part of our daily. It's become a habit. Okay. I can have a little more compassion now. I get that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm having
a bittersweet moment right now.
A session just for me right now at this moment. Yeah. Because I want everybody to see. I want everyone to see the things and feel that they are the most important. It doesn't matter what they've gone through to get to where they are. They also need to express who they truly be. Find their true will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. The willingness to be all that you can be. Even through the hurts and pains. Because that's where you find the joy.
Interesting. Okay. The moon squares Uranus. Moon squares Uranus. When I first saw this, I'm like, man, is there going to be more earthquakes?
No, wow.
But then I'm like, wait, maybe there aren't going to be more earthquakes because the moon's in a water sign, but it's also Uranus. So, like, I don't know, maybe there's earthquakes in the ocean because it is a water sign.
That would make more sense.
Not that it has to be earthquakes. There's been earthquakes going off every day, honestly. But like, who knows? We might get a big one.
Oh no, this makes me go, oh wow, is this okay, I'm just gonna throw a bit of my crazy in there. It's all right, but is this the time that the earth herself births new earth? Like land actually comes back up because it's in the water? That would be so cool.
No.
Really? No.
No.
I like that,
Nah, if I see a transit that I think that could be, I might be like, hey, this is it.
yeah. Okay.
But
I got really excited.
no.
I'm waiting for some things.
Well, it's having a square to Uranus and Gemini, and Gemini is an air sign. So I don't see where this is
Oh,
going to
I
be
see.
new Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it is an air sign. Well,
However, this could bring about new ideas.
oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Could still be birthing a thing.
Could be birthing a thing. I don't know.
You don't know about that?
I don't know about the birthing thing.
What are new ideas?
The new ideas, yes, I guess that is a birthing a thing. I'm thinking of the romantic dreaminess of Pisces. And then
Oh,
the
yes.
innovative, sparky quality to Uranus. So I could see where the square between the moon and Pisces and Uranus and Gemini is getting caught up in the brainstorming, the storyboarding, and not actually doing.
The function.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
There's some great ideas can spawn out of that.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay.
And then the moon trines Mars. I can see where this then would be the taking the action.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. So we all have time to rethink some things. Set things up. Just, hey, I'm just going to throw it all on paper. I've got all of these thoughts, and here it is, and your total brainstorm, and then be able to go, this is how I do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mars would be the, I can do this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on how stuck in the brainstorming aspect, this could almost seem like an aggressive start.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't actually think it's going to be, I don't actually feel it's going to be an aggressive start because they're both water signs. It's a little easier, it's a little more flowy. But Mars is at home, so who knows? Might be harnessing the deep sea thermal vent. I don't.
That could be. I just got the, hey, I'm brainstorming and I've got all this stuff and I'm writing it down and I'm writing it down and I'm writing it down. And there may even be some frustration in there. It's just got to get done because there's so much information. And before you know it, you go, oh, I have the beginning of a new book. I have the beginning of a new design. I have that. I was so lost in all of this that it's right in front of my face.
Like, wow, I didn't realize I basically just wrote a song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow, that's interesting. New plans for a house. That's exactly what I saw. It was basically a blueprint for a new idea.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right. And Sunday. The moon conjoins the north node, which automatically brings it into opposition with Venus conjoined to the south node. Yes, I said earlier that I really like Venus moon aspects no matter what they are because they always seem to go a little easier than planned. And I'm not negating that at all. I would just like to bring about that the North Node is, it likes to inflate. It has a quality similar to Jupiter. This is the head of the headless demon, by the way.
There you go.
um,
Because I was going, oh, well, if they're in opposition, they're going, hey.
hey, yeah.
Then it might be more like na 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 na.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, wandering body, guess where your head is? Over here.
Oh, that's kind of
Yeah. Pisces is Venus's exaltation. It's that dreamy, sensual place that she likes to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like there's endless creative possibilities here. Yeah. It's all good. So the moon highlighting the North Node could inflate one's desire to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it also depends on where Pisces is in your chart. But the fact that there is that opposition with Venus, I could see where that is the fire that lights the desire to start the new thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I keep getting is like a playful trickster energy. Hey, I dare you to do this thing. Because
Yeah.
I'm all the way over here.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Yeah. I could see that too. I could see that too.
That was just fun. Well, because it makes sense if that's the head of the headless body.
Yeah.
Hello, I dare you to come over here.
Yeah. I know you want this over here, so why don't you just...
Yes.
Yeah.
But in that playful energy, also, it can ignite such creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it can.
Yes, yes. Which is further amplified by the moon then going into a trine with Jupiter. Yeah. Jupiter is expansive, likes to expand, likes to
share the wealth.
Likes to share the wealth. Yeah. There is a spiritual seeking aspect to Jupiter.
Mm.
So if it's not soul fulfilling, what's the point? But with the moon being in Pisces, Jupiter's sign, and then Jupiter is in Cancer, the moon sign, it's a little extra. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not harmonious because that's more of a Venus word. It's a little easier to access the benefit.
Oh, I've got a little smoother. Like everything's a little slick.
Yeah.
So it just kind of goes right where it needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've made it this big and loud. You can't miss. Just slide right on.
Yeah, yeah. Like a slip and slide.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I saw paint on
a
canvas, but yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then to end off the week, we have Moon conjoining Saturn, which I feel is really fitting since we started off with the Moon in Saturn's sign.
Yeah.
So this is almost like the Moon is literally caught up with Saturn. They're hanging out together. They're sipping their tea at the end of the day. Wow, this is what all I had to go through. And Saturn's just like, no big deal. I do that every day.
All the time. It's okay, honey. Just relax.
I'm not going to say that this could seem as difficult as when the moon first entered Capricorn, because it's not the same thing, the moon being conjoined Saturn. but I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't a little bit of review. I guess that sort of kind of makes sense with the idea that the moon and Saturn are sitting down having a conversation about what all the moon had just gone through. But I could almost see where it seems like a bit of a repeat and a bit of a daze and a bit of a dream, because Pisces is this otherworldly sign anyway. Like, wait, am I literally having deja vu right now?
Yeah. As you were talking, it was like, oh, they're sitting down and chatting, and then talking about the different experiences through the ring, you know, but you went with the flow, right?
Yeah.
It made it easier. Yeah. That's what I saw. So it'd be, wow, this is it. I'm going to tell you this story, but it was really nice.
Yeah.
So it just seems like it's going to be a lot.
It seems like it's going to be a lot.
But I think it might actually be fun if we let it. Because it's about just going through the cycles, honey.
Yeah.
We're waving. We're just waving. Yeah. And it might look rough. Take a deep breath and go. Give yourself time. Let's not do fast reacting, because that's where we're going to trick up, because there's Mars. We want to be careful with Mars.
Yeah.
So be aware of all the things and do not react quickly. And now things are going to work out. Yeah. Wow, it's going to be a really exciting week. It really is.
I'm actually kind of glad I don't have plans this week.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice to just be in the comfy, cozy. Oh my goodness, how much stuff can we create?
Yeah.
That's going to be great. Yeah. It's just a new experience. It's like going to being on a roller coaster. That's all we're doing this week. How much fun.
It is lovely. Oh, one more thing to mention. Once the moon conjoins the north node, it will then be rising above the sun's elliptical path. Like, so the nodes are where the moon's path crosses the sun's path. The south node is where the moon's path then dips below the sun's path.
Yes.
So it's going lower in the sky. And then when it gets to the north node, it actually goes above the sun's path. So it will be higher in the sky.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but it could almost be like a low tide, high tide. Like high tides might be a little higher with it being above the north node. I don't know if there's actually a correlation with that.
Yes. But that's a fun thought. If you're thinking about it being high tide, then it's going to be an easier reach to get where you want to be.
Yeah.
And you might actually have help with those waves, honey, because we're waving.
We're waving.
Yeah. And it'd be a lot quicker, because it's not like low tide where you've got all that space and you got to go. Oh, wow. That's a lovely thought. Huh. And it's going to be Pisces. So at the end of it, it's going to be like, wow, that was a fabulous dream.
Yeah.
Yes. How beautiful. Thank you very much.
You're
this
welcome.
has been so much fun. I hope you had fun with us. Is that all you needed to say then? Because that was a whole lot, wasn't it?
It was. This was a long one.
It's okay.
I do believe so. Because I think I did a nice preview of the moon and each sign in the beginning.
That was lovely. I hope that was helpful, because it was magnificent for me. So, all right.
Yeah.
So, call me Starflower on Rumble and Instagram.
Kiki's Gypsy Patch on Rumble and YouTube.
That's fun stuff. So, if you're interested in reading, please get a hold of this lovely lady. You have seen enough of her talent now to make up your mind. It would be a wonderful thing. Oh, by the way, I got to tell you, I actually got a professional reading from her. Wow. wow. Like I was amazed because just she honestly helped me settle a little more into who I be. And I've had reading from professionals before, and I am sitting here and listening to her talk about astrology, even though I don't understand it all. But I was absolutely amazed. I was absolutely amazed. I had happy tears. I will tell you that. And I was very frustrated with me. So it was an excellent read, and I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay. So you have a beautiful day. Have a fun week,
Mm-hmm.
and be kind to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let
All right.
yourself go through the phase.
Yeah. Just keep waving, baby. All right. Bye.